Astrology Boutique with your energy forecast for February 2023. So on February 18th, we will have the sun move out of Aquarius energy, move into Pisces energy. We are shifting from the highest form of our intellect in that air sign of Aquarius to the deepest, darkest depths of our emotions and intuition in Pisces energy. Let's consider the fact that Pisces energy is the last sign of the zodiac, where we basically bring the last 12 months full circle into an aha moment of completion. We are really sitting with our emotions. We are gaining a whole lot of new insights coming in from our higher mind. We are divvying out, taking stock and inventory in our lives on what needs to stay, what needs to go. What have we completed? What still needs some work? What do we have to surrender to? What do we have to boss up and take control over? What is ending? What is closing? What do we need to let go of? This is both a purge and a realignment. This is spiritual and emotional renewal, but we do so by cutting out the crap, first and foremost. We in Pisces energy, we can, on the positive sides, be very inspired with new creative ideas, new dreams, new visions. This is a great time for art, for music, for writing. But the shadow side of Pisces energy is escapism, is avoidance, is numbing, is disassociation. And those particular aspects are not going to get us very far. We are all caught up in the feels. We are stuck in imaginary land. We are really in alignment with new fantasies, which aren't necessarily a bad thing as long as we can ground them out and actually realize the line between reality and illusion. We are kind of more apt to go with the flow because, of course, we are in a water sign, so we do have to be a little bit more fluid. That would be the best way to go. And, because we're very intuitive, because we're very connected to source, let's say, in Pisces energy, we can feel overwhelmed with our emotions. Empathy is very strong. We are in love with love. We are tapping into our spiritual wisdom, but it can become all-consuming. Consider the fact that Pisces energy has no boundaries. It just ebbs and flows. Think of the ocean and all the different states that the ocean can kind of create. It can be calm. It can be choppy. It can be a tsunami. It is water. Water is the only element that is fluid enough to take on all forms, a gas, a solid, a liquid, and then be able to regenerate itself in a different form. And that is very much us. So the shadow realm can be a little bit depressive. It can be victim mentality, which we do not want to do. We have to recognize where it is that we have kind of made a comfy little home in our own personal delusions. And as much as we would like to avoid the shadow realm of this Pisces energy, it is absolutely necessary that we dive all the way into the depths of it so that we can really resolve and cleanse our space, cleanse our palette, so to speak. Because when the sun moves into Aries and we kick off the brand new astrological calendar, we have a lot of brand new things that are going to come to life. And we have to kind of cut away the crap in order to prepare us for that. So because we're kind of in this very mystical, mysterious type of imaginary land, we aren't very confrontational, which means that we're not really too peachy keen on actually bringing to life or verbalizing whatever it is that's going on in our inner realm. We're just kind of comfortable to kind of sit in this inner realm and just kind of go with the flow of our thoughts and our feelings. So we might not be too communicative. We have to consider the fact that Mercury is in Aquarius energy now. So there is this emotional detachment to our thought processes and where communication is concerned because we're kind of introverted and in our inner realm of this Pisces energy because of the sun. We are also not too peachy keen on being overly emotional with our feelings, with Mercury being in Aquarius as well. So we're definitely going to be kind of stuck within ourselves. And we are definitely going to formulate a lot of different perspectives and understandings, sitting in the depths of our emotions and our intuition, kind of purging the things that we no longer need to take with us in this brand new year that is about to kick off when the sun moves into Aries energy. We're very avoidant in Pisces energy. We tend to wear rose-colored glasses in Pisces energy. We don't want to deal with problems. We don't want to deal with reality. We don't want to deal with conflicts or confrontation. We just kind of want to bury our head in the sand and live in la la land and hope that they're going to fix themselves, which can be a problem. So this is a time for us to get realigned with our heart space. This is a time to get very clear on what our dreams and our visions actually are. This is time to cut away the heaviness, the weight, the pain, the trauma from our soul and emotional state. And this is time to kind of withdraw from the world, to move inward, to get a grip on ourselves, and really kind of, I'm going to say, give our space a time to renew, restore, realign, recalibrate our inner realm. This is going to be a time where we are going to, I'm going to say, have questions where our faith, our spirituality is concerned, and we are connected to the higher realms of intelligence. So we are more apt to receive intuitional insights and receive explanations from higher source on some of the confusion that we might be experiencing. But we also not only are wearing rose-colored glasses, we're wearing beer goggles too. And that can really mess things up if you're not being real and raw with yourself, because delusion is very prominent in this Pisces energy. So moving into Pisces season, you best believe that we're going to be all up in the feels. And for most people, this is a very difficult time of the year, of the calendar, of the zodiac wheel. It can kind of spiral into a deep depression. It can kind of spiral into a deep sense of loneliness and disconnect. And all of these energies are needed to kind of break us down, to prep and prime us to be reborn, resurrected, renewed once again when the sun moves into Aries energy.